broskies and broskellas, what is going on? The name is Hungry Squid, and today we are on the dance. And welcome your faces back, guys, to once again another video on the den. Everything's kind of just at a, not necessarily a standstill, but it's kind of slowed down, so there's really no updates on the server so far. I think Jen is still working on his banner shop and all that fun stuff, so I want to do something very special. I think it's time for us to contribute to Spawn, guys. So what I want to do is, I don't want to spoil it right now. I want to build a shop in this little crevice area right down here. I don't know if we can see it from up here. Right here. And it's going to be freaking cool. It's going to be like in my office. And what I'm also thinking about doing is making a little like trap door area right here, right outside my door, so I can fall right into my office. I don't know how well that's going to happen, but I'm going to try, guys. So let's get some materials here. I don't necessarily know what I want to use. Let's just go ahead and use spruce doors for now. Crafting bench, of course we're going to need that. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera, and then I'll meet you downstairs. Alright guys, we are down at Spawn, and before we get into this build, I want to go ahead and say that the present that we left for Mr. Red last episode, saying that we will cooperate with him, was unchecked, and it's still laying up there, so we're still waiting on a result from him. I don't know where he's been, but he hasn't been that active lately, so we'll cross our fingers and hope to hear from him soon. But this is where I want it to be, right here. I am going to break these blocks right here, just so I have a little bit of room above, and I don't run into my staircase. What is up with all this? I'm almost like scared to break through it right now. I'm terrified. I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it there. Screw it. But I am gonna clear this area out, and I will be right back. Alright guys, we are here. We finally did it. What this is just gonna be, I don't know, a group mass of things. It's not going to be one specific thing. For example, the first build that I want to build within here is a private investigator office. So basically what this is going to be is you're going to walk right into these front doors. I'm going to have a massive sign right here that says what this place is. But you're going to walk right into these doors, and this is basically going to be the waiting room. A bunch of little chairs and stuff going down this vast, long hallway that I'm going to make. I'm just going to drill straight into the back of this mountain. And there's going to be doors on both sides of the hallway leading to specific areas. So, for example, this one right here is going to be our private eye investigator. I am a private eye squid, so we're going to just... How do I do this? Boop, boop, boop. Just like that. I need one more. Boop. Boom, put this up like that, and boom. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put it right over here. This isn't gonna be the decoration. I like the look of this. I think I might just stick with this all the way down the hallway, but for right now, this is gonna be room, boop, room number 1, private eye squid. Haha! So, basically, if you just want your problem solved or whatever, if you have an investigation that needs to be done, you're going to go straight into this office, and I am going to be there to resolve all your needs. But it's going to look really cool. I'm pretty stoked on this idea. It's going to bring about a bunch of skits in the near future. We're going to get a bunch of other people to help us out. It's just going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. So what I want to do now is I want to decorate this waiting area, and then we can work on the office. But for now, I just want to line this bad boy up with like stairs, like I don't know, like chairs and whatnot, and kind of make this look a little bit more fancy. So while I do that, guys, enjoy this lovely music in the background while I time lapse the crap out of this, because it's gonna be so many editing, so much editing. Oh my gosh! All right, here we go. Alright, so we're done with the waiting room so far. Like I said, this hallway's gonna go down pretty dang far, so there's gonna be plenty of like benches along the way, but for now, this is perfectly fine. A nice little waiting area. I might deck this up right before I log off, but I'll do that off camera, just because if anybody walks in here, I don't want them to see this ugliness that's right here, but for now, it should be pretty dang good. So let's clear this room out just a little bit. I want to make it a little bit bigger, and what I want for this office is I want it like a nice little cigar hut. Like it's very misty, smoky, and like, I don't know, dark, I guess. So what I want to do is I want just a plain old desk right here, and it's surrounded by a bunch of bookcases and fun stuff and no windows, because why the heck would you want windows? But I'm not going to time-lapse this. I'll actually just skip ahead because I actually don't know how long this episode's going to be. Most of it is just me blabbering on. So if you want to see this, definitely let me know, because I still haven't gotten anything in the comments below. Let me know if you want to see me building these types of things, or if you just like the jump cuts or so on and so forth. Let me know in the comments, because that would be freaking awesome. But enough of me blabbering. Let me go ahead and just skip to the next part, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, we are back, and here we go. Here's the office. Alright, so it's not that big of a deal right now. I know I got some more decorating to do. I am going to put some bookcases over here in the corner, probably encompassing this whole back area. I really don't know. I know there's going to be a ton of bookcases though. Right here I set up a nice little area, like, okay, when I picture a private investigator area or his office or whatever, I see him going over to the counter and making himself a drink or so on and so forth. So we're going to have like a brewing stand and stuff right here, but I'm just too lazy to do it this episode. So we're probably going to just do it off camera once again and going to get everything else done in here, but it's going to be really cool. I hope that we can have that up by next episode. We might be able to do something, a small little skit or so on and so forth. But also, I was thinking maybe if I could put some paintings up on these walls, it might look a little bit more cool in here, a little bit more decorated and so on and so forth. And I'm thinking about putting planterns and so on and so forth there too. I don't know. There's so much you can do with this little thing. But what I want to do right now is ooh, it stopped raining. Perfect. Thank you, rain gods. But what I want to go ahead and do now is I want to make. Okay, apparently you can't do that. What about with just regular diorite? Nope. I want half slabs. Give me them half slabs, please. What about that? Okay, apparently you can't do that. But what I want to do is I want to make a sign that tells people what this is. So, in the comments below, guys, definitely tell me what you want this place to be named. Like I said, it's going to have plenty of different stuff. It's not just going to be private investigator stuff. It's going to be like, maybe I can have my own law firm in there. So I might have the Squid Law or so on and so forth, so I could be a lawyer or something like that, or you know, just a bunch of stuff that's open for skits or for anything really. It's just gonna be fun. It's gonna get the whole server together. Just put that right there. That would look 10 times better. Boom. Mucho grande better. But I know this episode was short. I've been saying that a lot lately, but this is going to open up a lot more ideas for skits or for community activities that are going to just make this server so much better. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I do need to make a pathway going up to here too. But if you did, you know what to do. Slap that like button. Go ahead and follow and subscribe and everything. And as always, my name is Hungry Squid, and take it easy.